Hi guys.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, my name is Sarah James. I'm from JessieJamesBeads.com, as many of you most likely know. Today is a very, very special day for Jessie James Live because I am here with the Jessie James Beads design team. Hi! This is really, really wonderful. I enjoy working with you girls so very, very much. We are very much a family here at Jessie James Beads, and these two wonderful women are a crucial, very, very, so important part of what makes the fabric of this business come alive. So I am very, very pleased to introduce to you Jen Heaston.
Hello.
And Stacy Ackerman.
Hi, it's nice to meet y'all.
So Jen and Stacy have been with the company for a while now. Jen has been here for 6 years. Stacy, how long have you been with us?
A little over 15.
A little over 15.
Long time.
That is awesome. And one thing that we really love about Jessie James Beads is being able to come into work and share ideas with one another, bounce different sorts of flavors off each other's minds, and we come up with these really, really cool concepts and ideas, and that is what we are presenting to you, our fans, here on the Jessie James Beads Facebook page, and also what we'd like to produce for JessieJamesBeads.com. So just take a minute to say hello. Hi Moose, hi Janine, hi Marisol, hi Susie. Thanks guys for joining in today. It's a lovely Monday. We are starting Thanksgiving week, so ramping up on a holiday, which is always awesome. And we've had the pleasure of working together, us as a bead team for JessieJamesBeads.com ever since, I guess we really started coming up with our creative collections back in 2017.
Yeah, I think that's right.
We've been doing designing together for a long time, and these girls have a very extensive art background that I think that you'd love to hear about. So Jen, tell me a little bit about you. You said you've been with the company for 6 years, which is amazing. So what is it that gets you going about art, and how did you get to where we are right now?
Well, a little bit about my background.
Yes.
Well, I have been working in the art field since I was 16. I worked as a sculptor with my former art teacher, and I made like flowers and animals on her pottery. Zebras and sheep and whatever the customer wanted. And then we had flowers like roses and calla lilies. I would sculpt and glaze and, fire in the kiln.
I love pottery so
yeah,
much.
it was
Like,
fun.
I love
It was fun. I worked there for a while, and then I worked making dolls. I made handcrafted dolls for a while as well. And then I worked at a company that did block printed clothing. Organic clothing for women. I worked there for 15 years.
That's
and
so
it was, we'd mix our paints, and I got very good with like the color theory and different colors that go together, and
that definitely was a good lead off for
Yeah.
bringing you here, because color theory is something that we really thrive on at Jessie James Beads, and Jen is excellent when she puts together the different blends of beads and really mixing. You're so good at mixing together, taking one shade and putting it with one that doesn't really go. Maybe you wouldn't think of it as being a blendy, matchy shade right off the cuff, but Jen is awesome at looking at a piece of inspiration and taking beads and really making it come to life. So I can definitely see your color theory background, and I thank you for bringing that to the Jessie James table. Stacy, so I give a little intro about Stacy. Stacy not only does the bead design for our productions, it's our strands and our mixes that you see here at JJB. She also does the button designs. So if you don't know this already, Jessie James Beads has a sister company called Dress It Up Buttons. I think I might have a pack or two back here. So we also do buttons, and the buttons themselves start off as drawings. And this little lady back here, Stacy Ackerman, does the drawings for all of these buttons. We then have them engineered for molds, and then we do the finishing part of the production here in-house in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We have a dye department that's like right that way. We dye all the buttons here, and then we package them here in Pennsylvania. Many of our packaging is done by stay-at-home moms that work as independent contractors. So when I say that Jessie James Beads really is a family of creatives, I mean it. We're all very tight-knit. Stacy has been with our company for 15 years, maybe more. And before that, she has an art background to support what brought her to this place. So,
Yeah.
Stacy, tell us a little bit about you and your artistic abilities.
Well, from a very young age, single digits, I knew that's what I wanted to do. Once I realized that was an option, I was like,
I
yes,
think a lot of us
that
out there
right
feel
there.
that same way.
Right. So that led me along the path, practicing, trying different mediums, working, building up my skill. I ended up going to college for art, double major in textiles and painting, minor in art history, and then after that, I actually got my teaching certificate in art K through 12, which that was originally going to be my plan to go into teaching, but then I came here and I was like, I can teach so many people, and I can satisfy that creative urge in a couple of different mediums. So that was excellent. It was an excellent thing to have happen.
And I think that you really hit the nail on the head there with something that you just said, Stacy, about how you're able to teach people design through what we do here at Jesse James Beads. And I really, really agree with that, because we come up with these mixed bead strands. I'm just going to grab a few from the Nutcracker collection to share with you, to have something to explain what I'm talking about. So we come up with these mixed bead strands, and really you could take this design and use it. You could turn it right into a bracelet. It's 7 inches of beads. It's just about the length that you need to do something for around your wrist. But what you can also do with this is just start to get ideas of your own about how to put some beads together, and really use it as a learning device to take your own designs from where they are right now and just add a little bit of design theory and color theory to them. So I like that we as a team are able to inspire and serve as a little bit of a launch pad that might spark something completely unique from what you see here, and that is what you guys do out there, and that's amazing. Oh, Millie's on here. Millie used to work here with us at Jesse James Beads. She's part of the JJB family as well. So if you're out there watching along with Millie, please say hello to her. Hi. Thanks for joining, Millie. I always see you on here, and it's great to see you.
Yeah.
So we talked a little bit about the color theory. We talked about how we do our design work. Something that we just came up with was the Nutcracker collection. If you've been following along with Jesse James Beads, I know that you've seen it. We've had a lot of positive feedback. We are more than halfway sold through the collection right now. I don't know if you guys knew that.
No.
Actually didn't. No, get ready. You're gonna have to make more. No. I'm just kidding. Kind of. Everything we do at Jesse James Beads is limited edition. So once a style sells out, it's gone. We will sometimes try to recreate a color palette if it's one that was a really good seller for us, but the exact combination of beads will never be the same. And that's something that we like to do to keep our lines really unique and special, and keep the jewelry pieces that you make at home unique to you alone. And if you like it, you gotta come grab it, because once it's gone, it's gone. Guys, let's talk a little bit about the Nutcracker collection.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, let's see, should I show them the beads first?
Yeah, it sounds good.
You guys want to see some beads? We're hanging out in my office right now, if you were wondering. This is what it looks like. There's a creative board back there, and that's awesome because we all get to really hang out together when we are in the office. Can everyone? This was like halfway in and out, the microphone. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera around and give you guys a little look at what is our Nutcracker collection. Yay! So, guys, do you want to come over here and talk about the collection with me a little bit?
Sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we did here at Jesse James Beads, and what we love to do, is come up with an idea or a place or maybe a public figure or just something that really inspires us, and then put some beads together to tell that story and make that story come to life through beads. And then you at home here, you take that story one step further and take what we have created here and make it into beautiful pieces of wearable art. So right now we're looking at the Nutcracker collection. Do we have that book somewhere?
Yes, right there.
Cool, I got it. We decided that we wanted to do the Nutcracker because we as a team love the Nutcracker play. And then after we decided that we were going to do, Sugar Plum Fairy and what else can we do with the Nutcracker, we discovered that Disney was coming out with Nutcracker in the 4 realms. So Jesse James Beads, we always think of ourselves as being pretty on trend. And I have to say that us as a design team, you guys really nailed it with this one, thinking that the Nutcracker was a good idea. And lo and behold, there was a whole movie coming out in the movie theaters. So we made 4 different color palettes, excuse me. We've got here Woodland Christmas, which has got a lot of cool organic wooden elements, muted colors, like really, really beautiful, rich tones. Then we have Christmas Party. This is inspired by the party that Clara and her family host prior to, all the Nutcracker hijinks that happened with her. Lots of vibrant reds and greens, gold, very opulent, this color palette. Next one, and this has been our top contender, has been the Sugar Plum Fairy. And Stacy, you and I talked a lot about the colors that we're going to go into this one, and I'd love to hear.
We did.
What's your take on this whole entire of this color palette, the Sugar Plum Fairy?
Well, the Sugar Plum Fairy, I was looking at the ballerinas and the sets just from plays in the past, and then I also was looking at how they interpreted that with the Disney movie, and then I was also thinking about in Victorian times they had what they called saddened colors, which are kind of like toned down colors, or
totally
like
see that
off
with
tones with maybe like a little gray undertone toward them. So I kind of took all 3 of those elements and mixed them together.
And I totally get what Stacy's saying about the satin tones and the Victorian sort of hues. It was almost like it was something radiant and rich, but then it lost a little bit of its luster, but not any of its beauty. So you have like this greenish, bluish sage here, and then you've got this Aurora Borealis that pulls that green, but still has that muted pink undertone. Next, the beautiful, beautiful rose beads that circulate around this. Ooh, I have a question about these for you guys afterwards.
Okay.
And then, of course, in the middle, there's our crushed mother of pearl. That was hand dyed in our dye department here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And whenever we dye these beads, there's many on this strand that were dyed. So what happens is the bead team puts the beads together, and we take a look at it. And what's it like when all this? Then the whole strand is white, and maybe there's just a couple pieces, like these roses don't get dyed, so they're pink. And the metal's gold, but everything else is white, and it's kind of hard to understand if it's going to work or not,
Well, I think it's kind of like composing a picture,
Yes.
painting a picture, and then not to forget Holly. I mean, she gets it. Without her,
Holly
is so good at interpreting.
Holly is the lead art color master in our dye department. She's the one that brings you the Pantone colors. She's the one that when Jen and Stacy go over to the dye department and say, I need this pink to look kind of pink but almost white, and like, can you get it to look this satin Victorian tone? She's the one that goes and hits that mark.
Yeah, she's a pleasure to work with. She really gets it.
She does. Incredibly good with color.
So that is the Sugar Plum Fairy part of the Nutcracker suite. And last, I want to show you, and then I'm going to take it over to the design team to spill some of these bead mixes out and really give you a good idea of what's going on in these mixes. We have the Nutcracker. This one is a very militant-looking take on Christmas. Stacey, can you bring that light a little bit closer over here?
Sure.
So I really love this strand because it features, oh, awesome, that's great.
Yes.
This strand features some really cool beads that have this very Nutcracker flair to it. I mean, just like the filigrees in here with that bent wire, all these beads are handmade, and this design is just so lovely. This is my favorite out of all of them, just because it's so different. And one item that I want to point out in this set, the Nutcracker set, we have a Minimix here. I'm just going to spill it out for you real quick. Each bundle, each set in our Nutcracker suite has a strand, a Megamix, and a Minimix. So here's the 3 that go with the Nutcracker colorway. And you're going to see blacks and blues, greens, and these really amazing handmade boho beads. They're Tibetan style with all these beautiful little inlays, ball chain. It's really a unique bead. Very expensive, actually. And you get 4 of them, along with some of these beautiful little bubbly charms, snowflakes, really, really cool holiday elements that if you wanted to make a piece of jewelry that could maybe carry on through another later part of the year, maybe you just wouldn't put the red and the green together, but you have all these other really great elements. And the star of the show here is this gorgeous tiara cast Nutcracker charm. He's double-sided. The quality is absolutely amazing. There's nothing like tiara cast metal for pewter. And it's included with this Minimix. So I just wanted to share that with you. I got to go to Tiara Cast when I was out in California last week, and it was just such an amazing journey to see how they put together their metal pieces, from raw pewter to the silicone molds to just how they do their entire piece of work. It is so, so cool. Tiara Cast is also a small business. They are a tight-knit family just like we are here, and it was really cool to see how another, family style small business works on the other side of this country. So Tiara Cast, if you're listening, I thank you for that, and I can't wait for many happy returns and look forward to doing more together in the future. So let's see, I'm gonna just step back and maybe we can pull some of these beads away. I thought it might be neat for Jen and Stacy to show you guys how you can take a bead mix, how our bead mixes have so many beads inside of them that you can really lay out a piece of jewelry using just one bead mix. So everything at Jesse James Beads and all of our bead mixes come with even numbered items unless it's something that's an absolute huge focal piece. So that being said, you really have the capability of making a cool symmetrical piece of jewelry or not. You don't need to work in symmetry. It's all up to you. So, Jen, Stacy, who wants to go first?
Stacy.
All right, Stacy, take her away.
Jen has volunteered me. Is there a specific one that anybody wants to see?
Guys, we got Sugar Plum Fairy up here. I love that one, honestly.
Oh yeah, I mean that's beautiful. But
that's been our top seller.
yeah.
And that being said, it's on the move.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. All right. Let's get some of this out of the way. All right. So we want to do the Megamix, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trisha
I
says
see.
Sugar Plum.
Okay, I see a wood, and sugar plum. Okay, we got 2 sugar plums. All right, here we go.
Guys, start thinking about the next one that you'd like to see too, because Jen's also going to get one out. So after Sugar Plum Fairy, let us know if you'd like to see the Woodland Christmas, the Radiant Festive Christmas Party, or the Nutcracker.
All right.
And guys, while Stacy's getting these beads out, I also want to let you know we're going to be having a giveaway. Whoever is the giveaway winner will get to pick one strand from our Nutcracker collection. And the word to enter is Nutcracker. Okay? So if you're watching, enter Nutcracker, and we will choose a winner tomorrow afternoon. Yay!
Okay, so something like this, whenever I design anything, I always think about how many different pieces I could design with a mix. So just right here looking at this could be a pair of earrings. Something like this, I could stagger these beads and make some beautiful little bracelet. Maybe put some rondelles in between. Once again, staggered it. Some of these on either side. Something along these lines. Once again, kind of doing this on the fly, so
of course,
sorry if it looks kind of weird.
No, take your time, Stacey. It looks beautiful. So what's really cool about these mixes is the beads. The beads are so beautiful themselves. It's almost like you could do anything with them and your design is going to come to life.
Right.
So this Megamix has a lot of big, chunky pieces in it.
Something like that. Something like that. That would be a lovely little bracelet. These are, once again, also really good for earrings. I love pretty folkly kind of earrings, especially in the winter, simply because that way you can wear sweaters and, nice cozy things and still have a bit of sparkle.
Totally, because sometimes it's weird to put a big bulky necklace over a turtleneck or something like that, or your
exactly.
scarf is hiding it. So if you have some big
Yeah.
statement earrings, you still let your fashion side shine. I am all about that. And you guys know I like big earrings, so.
And speaking of necklaces, if you wanted to do something that was a little bit more, I don't know, sugar plummy, you could do something like this and do like, say, like a double drop kind of dangle on just like a simple chain.
Oh yeah, let me see this really quick. Guys, have you seen these tassels? These have been popping up here and there for Jessie James beads, and I love just the whimsical nature of this. Like, if there's ever going to be anything that was more Dance with the Sugar Plum Fairy.
It totally looks like a tutu.
It looks like a tutu. It's made of chiffon. It should better look like a tutu. Isn't that fun? I just love it.
Oh,
and these
yeah,
little
definitely.
floral tassels, you just can't go wrong.
I mean, I personally, I love how these colors interact with each other. I mean, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. This dusty kind of lavender tone, this dusty sort of rosy peach, and then, you know, even the rich tones kind of coordinate nicely with it.
It really gives a nice whimsical pop. That's what I love so much about this collection. So we've got like your true Christmas colors with Christmas Party, and we've got, you know, your more woodland kind of like lumberjack Christmas with Woodland Christmas. Was that not PC calling it the lumberjack? We always sit around and wonder what we should call collections. I'm like, why don't we just call the wood one lumberjack Christmas? But anyway, I like that we have a whimsical color palette, and that is this right here. These glass drops that come in the Megamix have got to be some of my favorite. I remember picking these up on a buying trip a long, long time ago, and I'm so happy to see them make that. I'm glad that they stuck around long enough to make it into this mix, because they really do add such an elegant look. This is cool. Thank you for sharing this with us, Stacy.
Oh, no problem. My pleasure.
So guys, this is the Sugar Plum Megamix. That's the kind that comes in these super large containers. You can also get the Sugar Plum Minimix, which is gorgeous. I'm tempted to spill it out because it's so pretty.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's look at
Let's
it.
do a really quick spill.
We haven't, yeah, here, I'll put those away. You want to spill that one out?
Yes.
We haven't done a Nutcracker, we haven't done a tour day collection, so stick around. We've got beads to see.
Okay,
So this is the Sugar
spill.
Plum Mini Mix.
So many fun things.
Oh
in
my
this.
gosh, I love this.
I love the mini mixes. I don't know what it is about them, but I love them so much.
So the Mini Mix here has got a lot of really cool elements. Stacy, what are some of your favorite pieces?
Oh my gosh, I
From this
love these. Look at them. They're so tiny. They have little stars in them.
We call those our bubble balls because they're little glass bubbles. They are glass, so when you work with the bubble balls, you need to be mindful that it is glass.
And then this is so pretty.
Oh,
Look at
that's a check leaf right there. It is vintage check. We just got those in. We had a really, really good deal on some beautiful, beautiful check pieces. So we're able to put some like lovely, lovely little leaves in here, and it goes so nice with the flowers. Oh my gosh, could you just see all these together?
Yes.
It's a really beautiful set. And again, it's holiday, but it's like, it's got these little green tones to it, but it's like just off tone for holiday. So it works for this season, but this is a piece that you'd be able to make and carry over into spring, I think.
I think so too.
So that's the mini mix from Sugar Plum Fairy.
All right. And these things are so full, which is great.
Debbie Rogers says, Jessie James have the most awesome bead mixes. Can't help but get them all. Thanks so much, Debbie. We appreciate that. And Marisol says that Sugar Plum rocks. Yes, I would have to agree.
Yay.
So,
Yay.
So guys, we were looking at, so what's next? We've got either Woodland Christmas or we've got Christmas Party. Let us know, which one are you looking to see right now? We also have here's the big mixes that go with them. You tell us. Kirsten says she loves JJBs. Hi, Mimi. Anita says that she wants them. Anita, thank you. You can have them. So, guys, this is Woodland Christmas, and this one's Christmas Party.
This is my favorite.
You like Woodland Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Emily McIsaac likes Woodland also. Let's do it.
She says both.
It's kind of like Scandinavian.
Yeah.
It is so great. So
cozy.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to start with the mini
let's do it.
because I love these guys right here. They are so cute.
Who
And
do you love, Jen?
I love owls. Love them.
That was an owl joke.
Oh,
You didn't? Did you get it?
went right over my head. So I love these, and I can't. You look at it and you think like, oh, little. And by the way, these were dyed by our famous Holly too. These were dyed perfectly, perfect color. And I just can imagine seeing these in like
Yes, fill it out.
little earrings. Yes. Pour it out, Jen. So,
Yes.
and look at these little red
Wow, those are check glass also, guys. More check glass in this collection.
I love this metal.
Oh,
It's
so
gorgeous. These are cool too. Like they're different.
Those are check too. There is so much check. Where's the?
Oh wait, I'm losing my beads here.
I'm like, where? Oh, there it is.
There you are. There she is.
So we've got this check piece here.
Yeah.
There's these check leaves. Really, really beautiful, beautiful stuff. High quality beads to work with. Gosh, I didn't even realize there was so much check glass in these sets.
I mean, you can make like a little like bracelet with this, little earrings with these guys here. Add a little leaf on here.
Oh my gosh, you
Add
could do
this.
so much.
Yeah, you could do so much with this.
And what's great about it is, did you see all these like teeny tiny beads that are over here as well? I don't want my hand to be getting in the way with the light. I think that's better actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these like little teeny tiny beads in here, that really lends itself for making some really creative textures and layers. And that's
Little
one thing
caps.
that we always talk about whenever we're going back and forth with designs is Stacy and Jen are the masterminds behind our collection, but then we'll go and we'll look at it as a team and say like, okay, maybe it needs a little more layers, maybe a little bit extra metal, because the goal is to provide you guys at home with all of the materials that you need within just one set to make several pieces of jewelry. So when you make a piece,
Woman is loving this.
when you make a piece of jewelry, it's important that you have all of these different little elements because it gives you a lot of different options. So you've got the charms, you have beads, there's bead caps, you have some really high quality glass, and of course our custom Jesse James bohos, which are just so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a
I
nice
love
little
this.
sparkle to it.
Look at this rondelle.
It's beautiful.
Like brown with
Yeah.
the metallic coating on the back.
Yeah.
Really different.
It's beautiful.
Really different. Jen, this mix is awesome. Thanks for sharing this with us.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just push this one off to the side,
Okay.
and let's look at the Megamix.
I'm gonna put this guy in here.
So many beads.
They are really full, which is great.
Yeah, our Minimix containers, these guys right here, have been so full that when we were getting set up for this Facebook Live, the Sugar Plum Fairy Minimix went spewing everywhere because it was in there because there were so many beads packed up so tightly underneath the brim. So, word to the wise, when you get your Minimixes at home, be careful when you open them because they are chock full of stuff.
Chock full of beads.
Chock full of goodness.
So here's the Mega.
This is the Woodland Christmas Megamix. Oh boy, I'm so glad that we're spilling these out right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't even gotten like a super good look at them. I've just been like so
Look
transfixed
how
by
cool
the colors.
these are. These are wood beads.
Yeah,
here.
that is awesome. Are they drilled? Oh, they
Yes,
are, guys.
they
look.
are drilled.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Can you see the hole? Am I showing it? Yeah, there it is.
There it is. See?
Whoa. Okay, so for me, I'm seeing like really huge earrings because that's what I like.
You put a dangle in them.
Oh,
Look,
wow.
you
I
can
wanna
put a
play with
Christmas
stuff,
tree in the
too.
middle of them.
You can play.
Yes,
We can all
so
play.
much fun stuff.
You could put a tree in there. I would do like maybe, what if you did this ring and this guy here? And you could dangle another tassel from the bottom.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Really retro looking.
Yeah.
Jen, what would you do?
I would do.
I would Lynn Christmas.
I would.
I'm full of puns today, guys.
It's contagious. I would probably make earrings as well. This pack just lends itself to that. It looks like to me. So I'd have to use these because I love them.
Yeah.
And just kind of adds maybe some stuff in there, like these rondelles. Maybe. This would have to go somewhere too. It could be you could also use these for other things besides especially because it's Christmas, for, you know, if you want to make some ornaments,
Oh yeah, that would be really fun.
you know.
Does anyone out there make ornaments around Christmas time using beads or any
Yeah.
other crafty materials?
Especially a Christmas collection.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see some
Or
more.
you know what? It could be a good bracelet too, because I love these as well.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe have this, and maybe one on the other side, and have something in there. There.
Millie says that she likes to make Christmas ornaments.
Our Millie.
Yeah.
Hi, Millie.
Do you know what? I like the look of this the wood here with these rondelles because it almost like plays off of the that weird spot that's within that wood piece.
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't this a really cool natural element? I'm just like, I don't know where this wood bead came from. Have we had it for a while?
I found it.
Okay, that's what it's like when we're doing when Jen and Stacy
We're
are doing
always
the
on a
designing.
search.
It is like a treasure hunt here because
Yes.
we've got a lot of beads. We've collected things over a long period of time. We get in some new stuff always to keep our stuff trendy and fresh. And we love our dyeable beads so that we can hit the color palettes. But sometimes there are hidden little treasures like this wooden bead that's hanging around in a corner somewhere. And the girls are just so good at unearthing
this
these
too.
beautiful, beautiful
I
items.
love that bead so much.
This
Again,
this wooden one
Yeah,
was-
we must have gotten a
Hide-
stash of wooden beads.
was
at some
hiding out
point.
with this guy. These two.
Well, I'm so glad that we could keep them together, and you can keep them together too if you get the Woodland Christmas bundle. When you bundle at Jesse James Beads, we do bundles for a lot of items because we know a lot of you guys love our stuff so much, and that you want to get it all. So if you are someone that's like that, first of all, we thank you, and we offer you 10% off with the Jesse James bundles, and that is automatically applied. You don't have to add a code or anything like that to it, and it's on the Nutcracker page. You can see all of this, and we've got a bunch of really cool extras to go along with the collection. It's definitely worth a look if you haven't seen it yet. And it's selling really fast. We're halfway through. I could not believe it.
It's not even December.
It's not even Thanksgiving yet. That looks cool, Jen. I like that.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's the start of something.
I
You
like
know,
the
it's fun.
juxtaposition of the sparkle with the natural elements. And again, I'm just like loving this like matte, like that little triple dot there. It almost looks like an ellipses, you know?
Yeah, and even
Really
like something
cool.
like that, it's like real simple too. You know.
Oh, and Emily McIsaac wants to see the Christmas party ones, please. Okay. Asking you shall receive. Here, let me just scoot this out of the way. We can put them back in the container.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about the Christmas party ones, mostly because the Minimix is like one of my favorites. This is probably one of the first years that I've been feeling really Christmassy before Thanksgiving. Usually I'm just like, go away, Christmas decorations. Like, can't we celebrate the turkey for just like 5 seconds before we move on to Christmas? But we, Jesse James Beads is located in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and we in the Northeast experienced a blizzard last Thursday. It was nuts. It came out of the blue. I mean, we knew about it, but it came so hard and so fast that so many of us were like, it took hours to get home when it should have taken more like 20 minutes. And our whole world was a winter wonderland for, I don't know, 2 days until it melted on Saturday. So feeling the Christmas spirit a little bit earlier here. And glad that we have these bead mixes to kind of support that. This is the Minimix, the Christmas party Minimix. Ooh, I'm excited about this one.
I love this one too.
Some of my favorite things that we have at Jesse James are our glass beads. So I'm like literally, I'm leaning on a desk right now. If you wonder where I am and where the bead team is, we're all just we're all here real tight knit together over this iPad. But this mini mix has got some really cool elements to it, and my favorite. Let's move this light a little bit more. Blocking myself. Some of my favorites from it are these glass drop beads. They're really beautiful. The facets in it are incredible, and it's got a really fun, festive, funky green color to it. So Christmas party is all about lively, party, Christmas energy. I like shadow, don't I? Okay. It's okay? Okay, great. Another cool element from this one are our flower charms. And again, these guys are a beautiful cream color. This color palette features whites, creams, vibrant red, and that really electric green. We also have some really cool yellow tones, which brings out sort of an incandescent party look, giving this Christmas party blend not just like a vibrant, normal Christmas look, but also gives that feeling of old that we were drawing from the Nutcracker and the Four Realms. Stacey, can you pull? Oh wait, I landed right on it actually.
Yeah, it's this one, and then the other one.
Yeah, pull us some inspiration.
Was I love this picture. Hold on, let me find it.
We're gonna get you some of the inspiration that we use to come up with this collection.
This picture.
This one right
I love this picture.
So, here's a scene from the Nutcracker and the Four Realms. You can see this beautiful reindeer decoration. I mean, must have had some, I don't know, this family must have had some dough to have decorations like this. But anyway, so we created this color palette that that sort of told the story of this Christmas party that is the Nutcracker. Yeah, grab me the one with that tree so I can
And
pull
then
this
there
out.
was this one.
Okay. So here was the inspiration for this set of beads. And I lay this strand on top of here, and you guys just nailed this. I mean, it's opulent, it's beautiful, it's romantic, it's Christmassy. Rosanna says that these are really pretty. Thank you so much. And Kirsten says that she loves these flowers. Yeah, Kirsten, these flowers are awesome. These are a Jesse James original, actually. And the way that they play with all the other elements of this strand, it's fun, yet romantic. It's evening, yet it's daytime. This strand has a lot of potential to it. And I'm going to take this bead mix and pour it out. Whew, oh boy. I don't even know where to begin. Can we just take a minute to just stare at it? Because it's so darn pretty. We've got beautiful red roses. Here's these beautiful balls. We saw this in the Woodland Christmas, but here's the ball from Woodland Christmas. Here it is in Christmas Party. And you can see how we're really able to get some radiant hues when we utilize holly in our dye department here at Jesse James Beads. But this is the way the bead starts out, and it's really beautiful just on its own, white with these gorgeous little sparkling crystals in it. Look at that. Look at it pick up the light. I love it. This is a really awesome blend. And again, our design team is really good at putting together even numbers of elements so that you get everything that you need to be able to make earrings or bracelets or whatever it is that requires symmetrical beading. This is your launch pad. You are the ones that are able to pick out the colors that you want, and then you put it together in a really, really unique sort of way. And I saw Lucinette ask here saying, hey, maybe it's time to have another design contest. That's a great idea. I think you're absolutely right. So stay tuned for details on a design contest that features the Nutcracker collection from Jesse James Beads. All right. Yay. Emily McIsaac says those metal filigree beads. Yeah, they are pretty, aren't they? I love these ones. We should put these on the site individually.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera back around. Places, everyone? Places?
Oh my goodness.
We only have a small window. We only have a small window of space that we're kind of gathered around here. So it's like we really are all here together because you guys are probably watching on your screen or, you know, watching on your screen.
Yeah.
And we're just like here inside a little screen. So I want to say thank you very, very much, everyone, for joining us here today on the live show. Thank you very, very much, Jen.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks
Stacy.
for having us.
Yeah. We it is such a treat to work with these two amazing women. They are creative, they are mothers, they are so full of love and light, and they pour all of that into what they do here.
Aww.
And it's true. It really, really is. So thank you guys very much. Thank you. And thank you to all of you out there. Thanks for joining today. Okay. Again, don't forget to comment the word Nutcracker if you want a chance to win a strand of your choice. And also, we have our 50% off clearance sale. I forgot to mention it at the end of the feed, but we've opened it up for one more night. So if you didn't get to get your clearance beads at Jesse James Beads for 50% off, you can do so again tonight. The minimum's $39 and the code is clearance50. So if you have any questions, just type them here. We'll get back to you. Thank you so very much for joining us here today. Happy Thanksgiving week. do have an amazing week, and make sure that you incorporate gratitude into your life, not just on Thanksgiving Day, but every day. It will make your life feel so full, and I am so thankful for you and you guys again. So, all right. That's it.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.